we received our new play button. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are starting the day off over here at Nobody Performance. We're checking up on the GTR because I promised you guys on my Instagram yesterday that I would give you guys an update as to what's going on with the GTR. Plus, a lot of you guys have been asking me here on the channel, like, what's going on? Where's the engine? Is the engine done? When's it gonna be back on the road? So that's what we're doing here. So let's see what they're up to. Oh, looks like Mikey and JR are getting the RS3 put back together. We finally found out what the problem was. He was saying that this one should be back together today, right? Yeah. We're gonna let them do their thing over here. Let's check out what they have in the shop right now. So they have this Civic that's actually been here for a while. You guys probably saw this in the very first video that we ever made here. And they got some special parts in the back of there looking pretty good. Hey, Poppy, yeah. This is a Nick's Corvette. This thing is intense. It's super, super loud. You guys might have seen that again on my Instagram. I posted, I believe, a story on that. We got Mikey's M3 right here. You guys saw a couple of these cars that were in here. This one's been in here for a while, as well as the RA and the Corvette over there, and we also have Mikey's Ford Focus RS up at the top. This has been here for a little bit, but this one's supposed to be out of here today. This is a pretty nasty RA. This, I believe, right now with all-wheel drive, I think they said it's, I want to say they said it's high 8s or 9s with power to the rear wheels. I think JR was saying this makes somewhere within like the 13-ish hundred or 1200 horsepower. Oh god. But here is our girl still sitting over here. Now if we look under the engine bay, it is exactly the same as it was when we were here last time. Now, man, I miss being in here right now, you guys. I miss being in here, and you guys actually haven't really seen, I mean, yeah, you have seen the inside of the car, of course. You see me drive the car with the actual reveal, but I actually haven't made any other videos other than that one because the car's been broken for a little while now. But the reason the car hasn't been being worked on recently is because when we got the head gasket out, we looked at everything in one of the previous videos. One of the heads was torched, so we got the head sent out to Mazworks in Florida. They found a couple of other issues that had to be fixed, and those are officially done. The heads are completely repaired, they're cleaned up, ready to go. So they are sending those heads back to us today, and they will be here within the middle of next week, it's looking like. And once that is back here, we can start putting everything together, cleaning everything up, making sure it is perfect. Probably within 2 weeks, the car should be put together and ready to drive, and then finally should be back up on the road. And hopefully by then, I'll be able to just pull it straight into the new house, as opposed to pulling it into my freaking 1-bedroom condo. I'll actually have some room to put this thing somewhere nice where it deserves to be, inside and just properly taken care of. That is the current situation. Look, nothing's hooked up. Like, battery's not in there, so none of this stuff turns on right now, obviously. Well, I mean, that's pretty obvious considering that there's no freaking engine in there. A lot of my stuff is over here. This is like the intake manifold is over there. We have the exhaust over there. We got control arms, axles, front bumper. A lot of different stuff is back here. My intakes are way over there, blow off valves and everything. A lot of the kind of stuff that you see on the outside of the car and or the outside of the engine or under the car, all that stuff is right here. Also, we were talking to Paul out there, and we might be getting like a little bit of a carbon section right here instead of having this like somewhat torn up piece of wrap. Make this a little bit prettier, although I do like the blacked out GTR logo. I kind of like that a lot more than I like the red. As for the rest of the car, the engine as well as all of the internals and everything except for the heads are all over here. So all this stuff has to be cleaned properly. Like, as you can see, it's kind of oily in there as well as in the oil pan, and this all has to be cleaned up. A lot of the seals on the back of here, like, see all the silicone right here that you can kind of, there's a little bit of silicone right here. All this needs to come off, has to be re-siliconed. I have to get all new gaskets and seals and things like that before this all goes back together. But by the time it's all back together and ready to go, it'll be nice and pretty, it'll be shiny, and it'll be running right again. So a couple more weeks and you guys will see the GTR back on the channel. But being, oh god, it's bright. Being that we're here, we haven't actually whipped out the Cinemode lens in a long time. So let's take that thing out, get a couple nice shots of the GTR, and then cruise out to our next spot for the day. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting to essentially make this video now for, it's been 4 years. I've been making videos here on YouTube, giving it my all, and you guys have been along for the entire ride. Oh, look. Oh, by the way, I know we got a little bit of a mess all going on because we're moving, so just forget about that. This was my first stepping stone. This was the first thing that I ever received from YouTube. My first award, and it was for surpassing 100,000 subscribers. I received this award probably 2 years ago now. I think I'd be going maybe 3 years ago. It's been a little while, I know that. Making it to that milestone was a huge achievement for me because I know how much work I put into this YouTube channel. I know how hard I think on what videos to make next for different ideas, the amount of editing, staying up all night working just to get things going for the following day. It's been a massive achievement. To anyone that started a YouTube channel or an Instagram page and you've reached a certain milestone, a certain achievement that you had in mind, good for you, because I know how much work that is. I know how hard it is to get to any milestone in really in any aspect of life. So if you've done that, good for you. A couple weeks ago, I reached another milestone in my life that I have been working extremely hard for the past 4 years. And that milestone was reaching 1 million subscribers, 7 digits here on my YouTube channel. And of course, for reaching 1 million subscribers, we received our new play button. I wanted to make a video of actually unboxing this because you guys, like I said, have been around for the last 4 years and you guys deserve to see this thing just as much as I do. So starting off, we have, this is just the normal box that it comes in. Obviously it's a little bit beat up, but I will be keeping this box just because I know it came from obviously YouTube. Okay. Now, upon opening this, there is a letter from the CEO of YouTube, and I will read it just for you guys. And this letter says, "You're bigger than Vancouver. You're bigger than Venice. You're even bigger than Las Vegas. 1 million subscribers. Maybe you've imagined that day for a long time, or maybe you've never thought you'd grow so big. Either way, not much can match the satisfaction of finding out that your creativity, that your ideas, that your voice speaks to 1 million people across the globe. We know that being able to touch the lives of so many people is reward enough, but we are incredibly proud of all you've done, so we hope you'll accept this Gold Creator Award as a token of our esteem. With your track record, we suspect you're only going to keep growing, and we can't wait to see you reach that next milestone, 10 million subscribers. It may seem far away, but remember the days where you were psyched to have 1,000? You've amazed us. Keep daring, keep dreaming big, and keep creating. You're the inspiration for everything we do. Sincerely, Susan Wojcicki, CEO of YouTube." So it's actually really cool that they send this letter to you because it's something that I can keep and frame with this play button in my new house. So that's really, really cool because YouTube has truly changed my life. It's changed so much of what I do. It's changed obviously my career path, and it's such an awesome platform. I'm grateful to have it. All right, so we have this little foam piece, and underneath this foam piece, revealing for the first time ever, my gold 1 million play button. Oh my God. Oh, it's heavier than I was kind of expecting. Man, this thing is huge. Okay, so let me give you like an actual comparison as to how large this one is compared to, look at how much bigger this one is. And this is the new play button, so this one's cool. Obviously to get this is amazing, and again, a huge achievement and accomplishment to me, and I was so proud of it, and I still am. But this one, just being as large as it is just is almost like more fulfilling. I mean, obviously it is 1 million subscribers as opposed to 100,000, and it's gold. Let's see if we can get it out of this small little case very carefully. Let's turn it over. Oh, there's something else. Recognize your team. That's kind of cool. Oh, I'm assuming this is like the guy. Yeah, so this is a little card from the person that actually fulfilled this play button, if it'll focus. Yeah, so it's got like, it says it's from Rick. Rick is the one that actually went through and filled this, so thank you, Rick. Let's take it out of the plastic. Oh my God, dude. This thing is incredible. It's so nice. It's so well made. Check it out, right at the bottom too. Of course, in YouTube fashion, presented to Raymond Warner for passing 1 million subscribers and YouTube's logo at the bottom. So freaking cool. This is actually a really cool thing that YouTube does, because we'll say Instagram, for example. Instagram doesn't do things like this. Once you reach 100,000 followers or 1 million followers, you don't get anything except for a little M next to your name. Sometimes you don't even get the little check that I've been trying to get for the last 3 years. So Instagram, please, can I have the check mark? We have almost 400,000 followers on there. It's kind of like mirrored right here, which is neat. I'm definitely gonna be hanging this one up right next to, again, my 100,000 subscriber plaque. Huge thanks to obviously all of you guys for many things, but most of all for being with me throughout this journey, being a part of this achievement in my life. You guys have made my life extremely different than what it was 4 years ago. You guys are the reason that I'm able to live my life and scooter and just create content and buy a house and buy my dream car. That's all because of you guys, and I'm so thankful and honored to have you all here with me. Every time I go out and I see you guys, I meet you guys at events, or if I just see you walking around on the street or whatever, it's so cool that you guys come up to me and you say, "Hey Raymond, I watch your videos. Thank you so much for posting content." That's incredible. Or reading comments and seeing comments saying you're the reason that I started scootering, or you're the reason that I started my own YouTube channel. That stuff is so incredible to read, and just know that I've made a difference in your guys' lives. Just know that you guys have made a massive change in mine. You guys are my inspiration. You guys are the reason I continue to do what it is that I love to do, and you give me the ability to continue what I love to do. Just look at how pretty it is. I'm so thrilled to have this. This is 4 years in the making. So many scooter videos, so many scooter competitions we've gone to, so many injuries we've gone through, so many sleepless nights, so much frustration, so many other achievements have led up to this moment, and I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for getting me this far. And I think this is a very proper time to leave you guys with a positive message. And today's message is, no matter what it is you do, no matter what your dream is, no matter what your aspirations are in life, give it your all. Just like everybody else in the world, I've had a lot of different goals throughout my life. Getting out of a nasty childhood and making something good out of it, reaching certain milestones with my YouTube channel, becoming a pro scooter rider, winning a competition, becoming the national champion on my scooter, having the highest air on a scooter in the world, stuff like that. Those are all some of the goals I've achieved throughout my life. And if you guys are out there achieving your dreams, good for you. If you're in the middle of achieving something and you're going through struggles, say a few prayers. That helps me a lot throughout my life. I pray a lot when it comes to essentially everything. My family, when it comes to obviously the dreams I'm trying to overcome. I've been saying a lot of prayers for this house situation, and if you guys need a prayer, let me know in the comments and I'd love to pray for you guys. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and until next time, I'm out of here.